Panthers Nation, what up, though? It's Aaron Duncan here with the necessary bluntness sports talk. Back again with another Panthers video. We took a week off, but we're going back in the film room today. We are talking about life after Christian McCaffrey. Yes, the beloved Panthers legend, I guess you could say. 5.5 years with the team. One of the most 2019 was a record-breaking year. We know that he's been a staple of this offense for years. He even had over 52% of the offensive production before he was traded for this team. Played all 6 games, so we know we've had some trouble in the past when he's been out and trying to put a strategy together how to get everybody involved. So in today's video, I want to go into life after Christian McCaffrey in the running game specifically and see how they did with Foreman and Chuba Hubbard. But before we get into that, like I said, my name is Aaron. This is Necessary Bluntness. We do recap and analysis of the Carolina Panthers. So if you don't want to miss anything, subscribe down below, hit the bell icon as well. That way you get notification every time I drop a video. Also, get the video a thumbs up too, because it really helps me out in the algorithm. Doesn't take but 2 seconds. And also, if you want to show some love for the work I put in on these videos, consider hitting the super thanks button down below. It's a little heart button with a $sign in it. Anything helps a creator like me, a struggling creator per se, but it is what it is. I appreciate any kind of appreciation you extend to me. So, like I said, we ran for 173 yards. Chuba and Foreman, we finally got a running back by committee approach going. And it was a beautiful thing, man. A little bit of thunder, a little bit of lightning, smash and dash, fire and ice, whatever you want to call it. We've seen these 2 running back systems work in the Panthers past if you've been a Panthers fan. Not saying that's exactly what it is and how it's going to be going forward. We know D'Lo Williams and Jonathan Stewart were legends, but a 2 running back system in this NFL in 2022 is it's serviceable. It works. So both Chuba and Foreman have starting experience going back to last year. We know Foreman took over for Derrick Henry going on the stretch for the Titans, ended up getting the #1 seed in the playoff push, had some effective games, and also he helped me win my fantasy team. Chuba Hubbard also had some time last year, is taking up the space that Christian McCaffrey left empty as a starter as well. So both these guys have some experience, and I have to say, Chuba Hubbard, I know he's not a fan favorite because of the fumbles and lack of balance, but he has gained some weight. If you look at my last year's film breakdown of Chuba, you can see the difference. I talked about Chuba needing to add some weight and some power, be able to fall forward, and obviously work on his balance. He's done all that. I mean, the fumbling aside from the Giants game, he has improved and gotten a lot better. You can see him moving the pile and different stuff. So I'm going to show different scenarios about when the Panthers ran the ball, not just running to run, but running when you know the defense is going to run, which is something that's evaded the Panthers for a while. So let's go ahead and get into the film. All right, so let's get into it. The Panthers, they started the game off pretty slow the first couple drives. I know they took that shot on the first play to TMJ, and it was kind of challenged and called out of bounds, but besides that, they started pretty slow, man, and they really started to lean on the running game later. I know they went 3 and out in their first 3 drives, but this is the first drive of the second quarter, and they got the ball. This is a long drive. This is a 1-yard run, 2-yard run on a first down, and it is 2nd and 8 right here. And I just want to show you how perfect this is blocked up. This is a good way to settle into the game and get things going after going 3 and out back-to-back times. So it's going to be a zone to the left side. Zone left run, motion. But look how perfect this blocking is. You'll see it from the tight. But look at that. Look at that. 8 yards? 8 yards on that? Beautiful. Now watch how this is going to go. Inside zone, obviously, or outside zone, whatever you want to call it, it's going to be either reading the guy here or here. Basically, you're going to read Brady Christensen's block or Ike Ekwonu's block. Chuba's just going to follow it. This is going to be blocked perfect. Probably going to get a double team here. He's going to help out, and then Brady's going to climb up to the second level, get his guy. Ike's going to take his own step and try to take this guy wherever he wants to go, and it's up to Chuba to read it. And this is just blocked perfectly. I'm going to pause it right here. Stop. Now look at this double team. Bowles and Brady working together. Gonna look at Bozeman's leverage now. He's on the right side, and he doesn't have this guy reached, but Brady's little help right there. Let's see if I can move it forward a little bit. He starts squaring him up, and watch Bozeman finally get him hooked. And look at Brady. Brady's going to the next level. Chuba's going to be patient, and he's going to read the block of Brady. I'm going to run a few frames. And watch how it opens up. Bozeman gets that leverage right here and gets his guy turned. Brady's going to push that guy outside. Look at this hole opening up. Chuba presses the hole and cuts back, hits it pretty good. I mean, you got to like how that lines up. Ends up falling forward, runs with some power, falls forward. I'll run it back one more time. Falling forward. Chuba falling forward. Falling forward. Like I said, his read is this guy. So he's going to read and press it. I mean, the hole looks like it's right here, but he's going to stay with it. Don't be too fast. Don't be in a hurry. Just read how it opens up. Chuba is it perfectly. He gets braced down. Look at him cutting off their foot, the outside foot, so you don't slip and fall. Because if you step on your inside foot, you're going to slip and fall, which what gets Chuba in trouble a lot. He puts that foot in the ground, protects the ball, gets forward. I love this play by Chuba. And the very next play is going to be 3rd and short. Now, I want to pause on this 3rd and short because it ain't just about running the ball because Christian McCaffrey is going to. It's about being able to run the ball when they know you need to run the ball. The 3rd and 1s, the 4th and 1s, the short yardage scenarios when you know you're going to run, they know you're going to run. Can you get it done? And that's exactly what happens here. It's going to be a zone, and Chuba's going to hit this pretty good. He doesn't hesitate, gets inside, hits it backside, straight up the gut, keeps those feet moving. Look at that. Chuba doesn't go down easy, moves the pile forward. This is a brand new Chuba Hubbard. So like I said, it's going to be zone. They're going to be reading this guy, but you can either bang it there, bang. You can bend it back to the backside, or you can bounce, as in bouncing out here outside of Taylor Moton on the right side. That's the reads on zone blocking for a running back. So watch what happens. This guy falls down, but Chuba, since you don't want to, you got to be a football player sometimes. Don't be a robot. Yes, it says to go here, but if you know it's 3rd and short, you see a gap here that you think you can run, hit, drop your shoulder, and fall forward, you go get it. Chuba does that, gets those passes a little bit lower. Look at that. Stands up with the guy, a little stalemate, and gets it done, falls forward for the 1st down. That's what I'm talking about. I'll run it back one more time just to see for a good measure. Just watch these blocks. Watch these blocks backside. Watch Brady. Watch Brady. Brady gets his head. He's off the ball quick, and that's one good thing about Brady, but they're watching him down. Devin White tries to cheat inside. Icky is way too big for that. Icky's going to take you wherever you want to go. Look at Icky leaning on him. I mean, and Ian's kind of just getting in the way doing his thing on the cutoff block. That's really all he needs to do. But look at Icky leaning on Devin White. Devin White's way too small. Yes, Levante Davis scrapes over after Bozeman kind of missed the reach a little bit. We can go back a little bit because Bozeman was supposed to work up to him and cut him off. But obviously, once the linebacker sees the cutback, he's going to run. Nevertheless, look at that blocking by Icky, washing him completely out of the play. And Chuba drops that shoulder, keeps those feet moving. Look at that Chuba. Look at Chuba. He ain't going down easy like he used to. He's added some weight, and watch the big boys come. Look at Bozeman. Look at that scrum. You fall forward for emphasis, move the pile. What a play by this offense. All right, so here's the big run of the day. You know what I'm saying? You know the scenario. It was probably about 7-0 at this point. The Panthers were trying to put some room in this game, and we're going to run some zone right here again, but this time it's going to be from under center. And watch how this thing develops. Obviously, this is a big run by Foreman, but we're going to look at a closer view to see how it materialized. You see everybody's getting washed down, the patience and the cutback. And once you get to the secondary, nobody wants to tackle somebody that's that big. He's like 230, 235. Nobody wants to tackle something like that running that fast. Devin White, one of the best linebackers in the league, didn't want to tackle him in open field. All right, so let's pay attention. Inside zone. The man who's head up or outside the guard towards the way. The ball's coming this way. Head up or outside the guard is this man over Austin Corbett. So you're going to read his block. You're going to bang it in there, bend it back, depending on how everything flows or bounce. This is a bend. But that little patience, I told you about the patience. There's going to be a little bit of hesitation by Foreman to set up the key block. And the key block is going to be Brady Christensen on Vita Vea. Let's play it a little bit. All right, so watch. Look at this now. Brady's trying to get his head across to get some leverage. You're reading this guy right here. It would say go here. But he had a feel. Like sometimes you just got to feel it as a running back. And as you can feel, he could have probably hit it hard up here. Maybe not a guy's big, but once he gets the ball, he presses it a little bit. He didn't like it because he saw the linebacker coming into the hole kind of a little bit unscathed, and you see the leverage. Vita Vea is inside right now on Brady Christensen, but this little hesitation step, watch this hesitation step. He squares up just for a split second, hesitates, and then comes back inside. That little hesitation slows up Vea to get out his gap because this is Vea's gap. That's why he's protecting it so hard. But he gets greedy. And once he sets it up for the cutback, Veda gets greedy, sets it up inside. Brady sticks with it, finally gets some leverage and gets hands. Look at Brady's hands. Got his hands on him to keep him off of him, and then now he's hitting that hole. This guy can't make it in time. Look at this hole. And look at Icky on the second level, pushing Devin White. We saw him pushing him around before. Look, Devin White, skates. Once you get in open field, protect the ball with two hands. Look at that. They're trying to punch at it. Nobody wants to tackle a man that big, moving that fast. Awesome. Let's watch it one more time in fast motion. Watch the little hesitation by Foreman to set up Brady's block. Hezzy, hit it. Now let's go. Oh my goodness. As a former running back, this type of stuff get me excited, man. Clearly. Let's go. Look at everybody turned up. Look at that energy. All right, so Thunder just got you down here inside the red zone. Let's bring in Lightning to kind of pit things home. This is going to be that touchdown run by Chuba Hubbard, and this is not exactly how you draw it up, but Chuba, he cuts it back. He's seeing the field pretty well. Apparently feels pretty confident in his second year. He has the vision. He cuts back against the grain on the defense and over pursues. It's going to be a trap. So trap, you're going to leave this guy alone. You want to trap him to influence him, to think that he's unblocked. So he gets excited, comes upfield. Brady Christensen is going to pull, and you want him to hit this lineman, and there's going to be a hole right behind him. That's how you draw it up. That's not exactly what Chuba did. Let's play it. Brady pulls, and Chuba just cuts it all the way back. Beats this linebacker and the safety with speed, gets into the end zone. Let's watch it from this view. Like I said, this is the guy. They're trapping. Leave him alone. Brady's going to pull, kick him out. You got a down block here, a double team and down block with these guys between these two right here. They're going to combo to him. He's supposed to hit it right in here, but with all this big gap, and this guy's going to play so hard inside, he's just going to watch the guy down, and Chuba's going to hit it back. Look, he gets the ball. It's supposed to hit in there, but stop it. This guy's respecting PJ's legs. I don't know why PJ doesn't run much at all, but this guy goes too far inside. And with the linebackers reading guard, they read guards. And so with the linebacker reading Brady Christensen pulling, look at him. Devin White's going to read his keys. He's scraping over to the left because he sees the guard go there. But that puts him out of position. And Chuba sees it. And with this watch down, Chuba just hits it and beats everybody else's speed. It was close, but that little hesitation by Devin White reading the guards, that was enough. Look, those two false steps to the left was the step that Chuba needed to get away. Because look how close it was. That little hesitation by White was all it needed. Chuba beat both those guys with speed. They were reading those zone, that pull and block. Sometimes it happens like that. Those guys are reading keys, like I said, the linebackers, and they just over pursued, and Chuba took advantage. Good job by Chuba with that vision and confidence to be able to make that play. So I talked about Chuba's balance being better, and fundamentally, that's just what he's done. He's not slipping and falling like he normally would. He's just running more under control with more power, falling forward. Here's another cutback right here with the vision off the zone. You know the rules for the zone: bang, bend, and bounce. You're going to read the guy hit up or outside the guard on the play side right here. But like I said, Chuba uses his vision. With this defense was fast flowing, and these D ends were going inside every time. And so Icky was just watching them. Look, this is the read. He jumps inside, and there would be a lane here. Look at this. If you actually trusted the read, there would be a lane wide open here. Look at this wall. We got 4 defenders walling off their defense. Brady has his guy cut off. There's a wall right here if Chuba wants to hit it. But with this guy going inside, Icky washing him, and Chuba just gets north and south. He puts that foot in the ground and gets north and south. Immediately on the second level, goes down kind of awkward and hurts that ankle, but great run. Let's watch it one more time. I'm going to show you why this is a big difference for Chuba. Fundamentally, watch when he gets the ball. The reason why Chuba slipped and fall when he makes cuts, if you don't cut off your outside foot, you will slip and fall 9 times out of 10. You can get lucky sometimes, but you have to cut off your outside foot, not your inside foot. And since he's running to the left, he will be cutting off of his outside foot, which is his right. And he's going to do that here. Watch his feet. Watch Chuba's feet in slow motion. He gets the ball, automatically feels it. He's about to put that right foot in the ground immediately. Boom. And now he cuts off that left, and now he's north and south. He did it perfect. Let's watch it one more time. So he gets it. Cut off that outside foot. Boom. Now get north and south. Now the defense, you're on his heels. He misses. Now you're on the second level automatically with a fast-flowing defense. Great run by Chuba. Hope he's okay. Lightning got you through and did it. Now you're running the clock out. Let's go ahead and get the big man in here and bring back in Thunder. This time, a new play we haven't seen much of. This is duo. And then they're just going to collapse. The whole offensive line is just going to collapse. And the corner's going to lose contain. Foreman sees it with his great vision, bounces it, and we off to the races. Let's let it play. Everybody gets blocked inside. He bounces it. The corner goes inside. That was a mistake. It was a mistake. Big time run. That's back breaking. That's back breaking. All right, let's watch it. Duo, you're going to get double teams. Duo is just about double teams and you push up to the second level. Sometimes it looks like zone, but you're going to get double teams, double teams, double teams. But the key is what happens is this corner, he loses to contain. He sees all these guys over here. He knows the ball's coming his way. He thinks so. Look, we got the double team here, double team here. They're going to combo up to these guys. Trimble has his man, and Richie has his man. These guys, everybody wants to forward inside. But look, even the corner sees the end crashing down. He follows in. Foreman gets it. I mean, maybe he could have dropped the shoulder and just moved the pile there, but you got to have vision. And look at the balance. Look, puts that left foot in the ground, cut out the outside foot, and bounces outside. Look, corner's out of position. We're out to the races. Big man with football. Running back one more time. Got your double teams, double teams, double teams up. Look, I mean, it was blocked pretty well. It was a hole right here. He probably could have got skinny and hit maybe. But when you it's just something about feel. You just got to have that feel, that instinct, and that vision. Don't be a robot because you don't have to always do what the play says to do. Sometimes you got to be a football player and make things happen. That's exactly what Foreman did there, man. Beautiful thing to watch. His running game was amazing this game, man. I love to see this stuff like this. As you can see, the Panthers did a great job of just giving both guys a chance to do their thing, balanced carries and everything, keeping everybody fresh. And it was almost like, obviously, with Christian McCaffrey not being there, the defense didn't know when to key on. And with the change of pace between Foreman's power and Chuba's speed, it was crazy because those long runs in open field, nobody really wants to tackle Foreman. But then you come back in with Chuba, who's a little bit of a slasher, who can do some things now and fall forward like he couldn't do before and stay on his feet. It's a good combination that you feel good about going forward. As the way this offensive line has been churning lately, man, and improving week by week, we can lean on this running game to help protect whoever's at quarterback, whether it's PJ or anybody else, and keep that defense fresh. And you can see what they can do when they're fresh and you don't turn the ball over like they did, keeping Tampa Bay out of the end zone. But you guys let me know down below in the comments how you feel about our running game overall. I know some of y'all are skeptical of Chuba. How do you feel about the combination of Foreman and Chuba? They seem pretty effective starting out, and running for 173 is hard to argue with it. So let me know down below in the comments how you feel about the combo going forward. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you have not. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.